It is day 3 of my water fast. So my second day was supposed to be the hardest, and it wasn't. I heard after day 3, the hunger goes away. And around 12:40 this afternoon, I did get hungry, but I went all that time until 12:40 because my coworker was again eating something really good, but I did not get ravenous. Just a tiny bit hungry. And I was just told my ghrelin to just go away, and it left. Although I still am nervous, as I have never gone over 72 hours. But I did. It's past that 72-hour mark. That was my last fast. Oh no, I did 45. Then I did a 72 right before that. So, yes, I'm past my longest fast. I'm not fatigued, surprisingly, and I think drinking that salt water is key. I listened to a book on tape on my commute. It was called The Salt Fix, and I'm wondering if my demise of my sugar cravings, like completely gone, is actually due to the salt water. I mean, could that be it? I know I've ingested more salt due to drinking my water for my 45 and up fast than I ever did when I was on OMAD. Even with OMAD and combining with keto carnivore, I still struggled with sugar cravings and binging. I mean, let me tell you how bad my binging was. There was a birthday party at work before COVID, cupcakes, and someone had tossed like the remainder of the cupcakes in the trash. You know what I did? I went in the garbage and I ate the frosting off of them. So that's how bad my binging was. I went into the garbage. Well, who'd have thought I was lean and fit and I was keto carnivore? But that's how bad my sugar cravings were. That's how bad my binges were. And although keto carnivore OMAD did help and did control it, because I used to be a worse binger before then, it didn't completely go away. But with my longer fasts, it did. But again, I am drinking a lot more salt water. Back with my 1 meal a day, I may have sprinkled a little bit of salt in my water, and I, salted my food. But when I think back about that time, I was undersalting. I didn't get enough salt. Now I'm hungry for meat, eggs, veggies. If I came across a cupcake right now, I'd toss it in the garbage, and that's a huge thing for me. Also, an interesting tidbit, I have more energy after day 2 than I ever had on OMAD. On OMAD, I had a horrible binging and muscle cramps. And on a longer fast, I was afraid it would be worse, but none. I thought I was taking enough salt back then. I thought I was taking enough magnesium, but in retrospect, no. I don't think OMAD failed me. I don't think keto carnivore failed me, because I'm doing keto carnivore now when I'm eating my meals, and I'm fasting now more than OMAD, but I'm drinking a lot of salt water. And if and when I go back to OMAD, I'm almost at my goal, and I want to go back to intense strength training, so I definitely think I might have to go back to OMAD. I'll try it with 45s, 48s, but if I don't have that, if I can't do it, I'll go back to OMAD. But even then, I'm going to drink the salt water. I'm not gonna limit it. I will be drinking that salt water even if it's a short fast. I will drink the salt water. One awesome thing about these long fasts, not only do I feel lighter, but I feel mentally stronger. I came across one of my former coworkers who worked with me in the COVID tents from March to June. and we were talking about the COVID weight gain, and she was eating this yogurt, tiny yogurt, and a little bit of fruit, like those peaches that come in a little bowl. And I actually felt a little sorry for her. She said she felt sorry for me because she asked me what I was doing. And I know you really shouldn't tell anyone you're fasting, keep that secret. But I said, oh, I'm fasting. And she goes, oh, that's awful. And I'm looking at her lunch of a small bowl of fruit with sugar in it and her yogurt. And I'm thinking, when I break my fast, I'm going to eat a heck of a lot more than a tiny yogurt and fruit. Don't feel sorry for me. I just listened to a podcast. I think the doctor's name is Dr. David Pompa, and he said don't eat less, just eat less frequently. And that's what I'm doing. When I break my fast, I eat. I'm just eating less frequently. Anyways, I'm here doing a little walk, feeling really good. I just did some mace mobility beforehand, and I'm wondering when I'm going to get tired and when I'm going to get hungry. Not yet. So join me tomorrow. Will I make it to day 4? We'll see. Bye now.